the next morning. We both woke up so puffy, and my feet definitely hurt. It took me a while to fall asleep because my feet were just throbbing. I'll put the stats on the screen, but pretty sure we ended up doing about 20 miles yesterday. So that was crazy. I was literally pushing my limit. I was getting so delirious. Oh, but I mean, it was unreal. 1000% one of the best experiences in my life, and this is my third time here at Yosemite, and I don't even know how I keep topping the time before. One thing I'm surprised about is we never saw one bear yesterday. We saw lots of bear droppings, of course, but never spotted a bear, which honestly, this will be my first time coming here to Yosemite that I haven't seen a bear, and we were out there yesterday.
Yeah, we would have.
Yeah.
You would think we would have yesterday.
Like, I'm kind of glad we didn't, obviously, because they're a little scary. And you never know. But for the most part, I feel like they're probably pretty friendly. Where are we going right now?
Starbucks.
Bring
us back to life. Yeah. I feel pretty good. My feet hurt a little bit with a couple blisters, but same thing, like very little sleep. I feel great. And I think there's like a natural high just being here.
Yeah, so deep in nature.
I definitely want to come back and like spend an entire week here.
100%. We could easily spend a week here and like make it more chill. So we always feel like we have to rush everything because we want to see so much, and we only come like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And Sunday, you know, it doesn't really count because you gotta leave early and stuff. But feeling pretty good, not too sunburnt or anything. Definitely just got a couple blisters on the feet, but I did tape my feet up this morning already, so hoping that helps me out a little bit.
Just picked up a nice little find at Starbucks. Look at that. That is cool.
I love everything on it.
Wow.
They got this baby piping hot this morning. Oh my goodness. Devin got the Trenta. We're hobbling. Whew. Legs are cooked.
Could even ride bikes tomorrow.
True.
Now that I'm thinking about it, wake up early, break our tent down and shit, and do another hike. If we're feeling it tonight, we're gonna take today easy and like float, do the smaller waterfall.
Today is gonna be more of a chill day.
But if we're feeling it tomorrow, we might wake up early, pack up our stuff, change, and then have like our clothes ready to go. We can just hike tomorrow during the day because hiking in the morning is really nice and it's just a lot easier without the heat, but you do need to leave by like 7. So we could do that.
Yeah.
I look crazy and I'm walking through Yosemite with big ass coffee.
Yeah, it's weird to think that in the middle of a national park there's a Starbucks. That just blows my mind. But we're walking to the meadow that we started at yesterday for the 4-mile hike, because this meadow right here is just so beautiful. I don't know the technical name of it, but it's right across from us at Camp 4, and I like it the best in the morning light. I don't know, it's just so peaceful in here. I love it. Like, are you kidding me? This is beautiful. I don't know why we ever leave this place.
Wow.
This is the OOTD. Got the swimsuit on underneath because I'm sure, well, I know for sure I want to get in the water today. So it's almost noon right now. We've definitely been having a slow morning, just sitting and conversing with everyone because we're actually here with kind of a big group. But me and Devin just did the hike by ourselves yesterday. But I think the plan now is to go to Lower Yosemite Falls, which is really close again to our camp right now, Camp 4. And from what I remember anyway, it shouldn't be a bad hike up there at all. So I got my feet taped. It's already starting to heat up pretty good here, so it's gonna feel so good to get in the water right now. My body, I just think, needs it after yesterday. It kind of like numbs you and revives you again a little bit. So probably gonna be there for a little while, and then I think we're gonna end up floating today as well. I've never floated at Yosemite, but regardless, I will take you along the day. We're making our way to the waterfall. Wow, this guy's just climbing the side of this cliff right there. I can't even imagine. I mean, at least he is roped in, so that's good. hiking up all these rocks to get closer to the waterfall. And my feet are killing me from yesterday. But we're getting closer. There's like a little swimming pool up here, and the water's ice cold.
Up here.
Beautiful. There she is.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Feeling the mist right now.
It can be deceiving.
And then we got a little swimming hole right here we can hang out in. Not a bad view. Got this big old mountain on the side of us here. So that was freezing cold. We couldn't hang for very long. Oh my gosh. We were there maybe what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
In the water, yeah.
I mean, that is like unbearably cold, but so cool. We're hiking back down. Now we're probably going to float, yeah? It should be much more enjoyable.
Get in the sun.
What way you got us going? So we are back at the campsite now, and we're just taking a quick minute to get our things together and our pool floats and whatnot, and then we're gonna start floating on the river, which I'm really excited about. I got my dry bag here that I got off Amazon, so hopefully this baby works because I want to bring my camera and my phone, of course. Fingers crossed that works, okay? But from our campsite at Camp 4, we will just take the shuttle to an area called Curry Village, and we can start the float there and then float along the river and end up technically back at our campsite. And then we can easily just walk back here, which is very convenient. Look at this cute little bird. I love the peak on top of his head. Hey, cutie. Oh, the cute little hops. We're about to cram onto the shuttle right now. Hopefully we can fit. It's kind of a big group of us. I think we have to go. Got the raft load up. We're heading out.
There goes birthday girl. A river rat too. Getting in that. Ooh, do it again. Just feeling it. Let's get in right here.
Oh, it's rocky. Can't beat this view. It's so pretty, oh my gosh. Yeah.
31 today. 31. Years young. Like 20 miles. Birthday you won't forget. It's beautiful in here.
I love this meadow so much, especially in the morning. It does something to my brain chemistry that I just really appreciate. Like, I couldn't ask for a better place to wake up to on my birthday.
Got your Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Got the view. Went to bed early last night.
Oh yeah.
I still feel
Ended
tired.
off the vlog
Yeah.
early yesterday.
We got a story for you. I'll let her explain it.
That was something.
The water is really nice right here. Yeah, I remember years where we had to fight the current and swim over to the beach after you jump in.
But even that waterfall, it's not as big as it usually is.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to swim today.
We're just on a peaceful morning stroll after we went through a whole bunch of chaos with that float trip. I can't even describe how chaotic and scary and unprepared we were, because we were expecting it to be so chill and it was the complete opposite of chill. We are giving ourselves a serene, peaceful morning stroll right now through the meadow, because this is what we need right now on our last day here. Also ignore my lip, because anytime I eat or drink, it just reopens the cut and I can't do anything about it, so it is what it is. But it is super annoying. But it's only like 9-ish a.m. right now, and we don't have to check out of Camp 4 until noon, so we can be pretty laxed because we really don't even have to pack up that much. Shouldn't be too big of a deal.
My legs hurt.
Yeah, I mean, we are hurting. We did 20 miles on Friday.
Oh.
Yesterday we still ended up doing like 8 miles somehow. I don't even know. We just walked up to this day hikes sign, and I'll give you a little rundown of the hike we did on Friday. So this is where we camp at Camp 4. We started here, then we walked over here across the river to the swinging bridge, and then this is where we started the 4-mile trail. Did all that uphill right here till we got to Glacier Point. Then we did, you know, the little look-see of everything up there because you can see panoramic views. And that's when we started our descent down the Panorama Trail to this waterfall we stumbled across, which was my favorite waterfall, kind of swimming hole area I've ever experienced here in Yosemite. Highly recommend this one if you can get there. Totally worth it. I want to go back already. But then from here, we started our incline again all the way over here up to Nevada Fall. Stood up there for a little bit. Then from here, we went up and over, which all this is like crazy scary, going down big rock cliffs pretty much. And down here was also when we were in the emerald pools at the bottom of Nevada Fall, and then from there you go to Vernal Fall, and then from there we kept going down this crazy rock formation steps that is super scary, and then basically an easy descend all the way down to the shuttle stop right here. And then from here we ended up walking to Curry Village and picked up the shuttle from there.
Almost at a full loop.
Yeah. And then yesterday for the float trip, this is where we camped obviously, but we started up the river. Right here is where we got in with our floats, and we made it to about this area in the river, and we still had all of that to go. This was so freaking dangerous. It was crazy. We basically went whitewater rafting in a freaking inner tube yesterday. Starting to pack up some of our stuff, but we have a smaller tent, so it's not a big deal to get taken down within like 10 minutes probably. It's a smaller tent, but me and Devin like it because it's cozy vibes. Yeah, it's super cozy. It stays warmer because it does get chilly in the mornings.
For 2 people, it's perfect.
I know, I think so too. This is our 3rd time camping in this together at Yosemite. I also just love this campsite in particular so much. I just feel like it's very nature-esque in here, and I don't know, the vibes are perfect. You're kind of spaced out good at each campsite in here. And there's, what is that? Oh, that's the trash. There's 36 campsites here, and technically you're allowed 6 people per campsite, but we kind of push that a little bit. But yeah, it's the perfect place to camp here at Yosemite in my opinion. Yeah, yesterday for the float trip, which I kind of explained a little bit already, but we were expecting like a chill float trip kind of vibe. Mind you, I've gone on plenty of float trips when I was younger in Missouri growing up, and they are so much fun. So I just had really high expectations for this one, and not understanding that it was going to be like crazy rapids and so freaking dangerous. I was so terrified for my life. Like, I felt like we needed helmets on. All I had was a little tube. I told you about my dry bag I brought with my camera and my phone in there because I thought I would be able to, you know, take footage of us in there. We had the GoPro, of course, so we might have a little bit of footage from that. I don't even know because we were like so stressed out to make it out of that alive. So typically you start at Stoneman Bridge and then float to the swinging bridge, which is right across our campsite over here. But we thought, oh, we'll just have a longer float trip and go further up the river. So we ended up getting off at Happy Isle, and the area that we got in was literally the most dangerous because the water level is so low right now. So you're hitting rocks left and right, and the current in some spots is moving so fast, and it was a journey to say the least. We were all so stressed out for our lives because, like I said, we were going in with the expectation that it was going to be chill and peaceful. None of us were prepared for that intense of a float trip. So we probably would have been better off if we started at Stoneman Bridge, but we were just, you know, wanting to have a longer ride, but that bit us in the butt. And because we hiked 20 miles the day before, we were already, you know, hurting, and then yesterday having that stressful float trip just really sent us over edge. It was something, let me tell you. It's funny now thinking back on it, but nothing about it was funny. I wish I could have filmed the whole thing because I've never experienced anything like that. Legit felt like we were whitewater rafting in an inner tube. But that dry bag I brought, surprisingly, I don't even know how, because I flipped underwater, hitting like big tree stumps, flipped backwards, got water all over my nose, but my dry bag with all of my equipment in there, somehow not a drop of water got in there. So I'm gonna leave a review on that bag for Amazon, because you can essentially go whitewater rafting with that bag and stuff in there and nothing's gonna get wet, because I flipped underwater. That bag was just traveling downstream. It was insane. I was so nervous that I was gonna mess up my camera that I'm vlogging on right now, and thankfully it only messed up like the corner of the screen a little bit, because I think it flung and hit a rock when I flipped over, or the tree stump, I'm not sure which. So I was just happy to get out of there unscathed, even though my butt hit probably about 1,000,000 rocks. I don't know how none of us got out of that without anything broken, to be honest. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Let's just say we'll never forget that experience.
It was memorable.
Yeah, to say the least.
I walked through a rapid to save you. What would you done if I wasn't there?
I would have had to just do it.
You were stuck.
I know.
Yeah, we went down some pretty gnarly rapids and the pool floats. I don't know what we were thinking. It looks fun. No. And all the rocks and stuff.
Because the water level was too low. If it was normal level this time of year, it would have been a piece of cake floating down that thing.
But we just were getting smoked on rocks.
Yeah.
And on top of it, we were already a little sore from the day before from our hike, so it just, and then trying to walk on wet rocks. And
the shoes, the water shoes we ended up buying were slicker than snot. They were terrible. We're gonna return them because I never want to put those on ever again in my life.
Yeah.
They're so dangerous to wear, but also you don't want to be barefoot when you're floating, because then it hurts your feet even more, bumping into stuff. So, man.
It was something new, you know. We had to figure it out, but now we kind of know the water needed to be a little higher. It was, it wasn't really, once we got past all that stuff too, then it wasn't moving at all. So
yeah,
I don't know, we were in there for like hours, and then it got really cold once the sun went down, and we were like freezing.
Yeah, just we went about that whole floating thing completely wrong. Honestly, we just needed to be sure about the water levels before we even attempted to do that, because it's pointless when it's that low because it's too dangerous with all the rocks.
Yeah. I think this past winter they just didn't have as much snow, so
yeah.
Trial and error, you know, but I mean, we won't forget it.
Yeah. Man, that was like a relationship tester too. You can come out of that, you can go through freaking anything. We took down everything at our campsite, packed up the tent. It didn't take no time at all. We really didn't have much this time. And we just walked back down to the swinging bridge where there's a little beach because we're gonna hang out for a little bit and soak our bodies, and hopefully the cold water kind of revives us. But yeah, I feel like we've been just go, go, go since we got here. We haven't had like a moment of peace really yet, which we were expecting to be yesterday, like I said with the float trip, but that was the complete opposite of peaceful. So hopefully a little dip in the water right here by the beach will be the perfect send-off for my birthday today. This is a pretty big beach over here, and you got the water all along right here. And then you got the beautiful mountain on this side. This is where we decided to set up shop, and I think it's the perfect spot.
This water is clear. Not a bad birthday. Did pretty good today. Got some sun. Oh, that's a view.